There just aren't any, even really on PS4, much less on PS5.
Yep. All right, so unfortunately, we go from top tier drag strip racer Dongo boy Hideaki to, you know, I already made the Vic Mignogna jokes earlier. I'm gonna with Brain, only because I feel like we did a billion of them already. Also, I just know
No, it's perfect. If it weren't for the fact that he's immediately recognizable, he would immediately be like, "My name is Mick Vignogna. I've never heard of this man in my life. I'm a new actor on the scene."
Oh my god, yeah.
Because that's what Tenkai is.
That's
I've never
true.
heard of Akachi Mitsuhide in my life.
I thought he had amnesia.
Nope, he's just incognito.
Ah, I see.
Also, that's Sho Hayami. That's Aizen.
Oh my god, that's awesome. We can't, don't detonate him. He goes by Tenkai now.
Yeah. So the backstory here, I don't know how many stages they're gonna take to tell you it. It's him going through the process of...
Oh, that's his old outfit, I think.
Yes, this is his transition from Mitsuhide into Tenkai, and then the process of events in his plan to revive Oda so that he can kill him again, so that he can be the one to claim the glory.
Holy shit, that's funny.
Because in Sengoku Basara, he is killed by well, whoever your player character is, but as far
costumes
as
again, that's so weird. Oh wait, no.
No.
It's so weird. So it's just
Actually,
the one
no,
out?
this is an alt. Or
Yeah.
I think it's going to change into the costumes as the stages progress.
Maybe? That's so odd. I've never seen that before. Anyway, costumes, I guess. Oh, that's... Wait, no, that is it.
That is your joke weapon.
Yeah, I'm looking for actual weapons.
Top menu.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was trying to select left. I will say, this one does look pretty neat.
Yeah.
And if I can just show it. Yeah, no, this one's pretty fucking nifty.
This is very PS2 weapon core.
Oh, weapon core.
This is very much a PS2 model.
That's really fun. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I do like the texture work on that one, though.
Tenkai's alt is his regular Mitsuhide outfit, so we're already in his alt, I guess.
I suppose so.
What are his supers? That swing.
Some for AoE, and probably physical strike, maybe.
Yeah, one of them is a health drain. I couldn't tell you.
Also, just notice that he is on the paddles he's currently wielding.
Yes.
It's extremely funny.
The partner you want to set is one that has their max bar.
Yeah, Hank. So actually, oh, interesting.
They gain 1 bar for each stage.
Yeah, this is universal. This isn't just
Yes.
per character. I had to check that.
Yes, no, believe me, I wouldn't have done any of these if they were on a per character basis.
Yeah, for sure. I guess there's not much. You know, I don't think. No, I did show him off before, I think.
Yeah,
Can't be as playable.
Kenshin?
Him.
No, yeah. I was gonna say, if you haven't already, select Kenshin, maybe? Give Kenshin a try as your partner.
Yeah,
he will be down.
Yeah, I haven't used him yet.
I don't
Ever,
think
actually.
yeah, I was gonna say, if you haven't played as him ever, he would probably...
Ugh.
That's KG, I said Kenshin.
Oh.
Lower.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah, Kenshin is one of those characters that would probably also be one of your favorite gameplay types when he gets a fully completed moveset in 4.
I mean, maybe. I know it. I've seen before. He is incredibly fast, so there is that that chance. And if he's got any fleshing out up behind him in Basara 1 or 2, then I imagine he probably would have been one of the more fun characters to play.
So there are some videos I found last week, actually, where the anime cutscenes of Sengoku Basara 1, not Devil Kings, actually translated. We can see a bit of Sengoku Basara 1's story.
Cool.
One of these days, though, it will be hard. We will die a lot, but we should actually do a stream of a run of Devil Kings.
Oh, boy. It was one of those ones where they changed the difficulty selects, huh?
Yes, but that's not specific intent. Basara 1 is a hard game. It hits you like a truck sometimes.
I vaguely remember some things about it, yeah.
The sacrificial item to the altar of Oda is Oda's helmet.
Ah. Oh, that's what he's holding. Okay.
Yeah, that's... What the fuck are the items called in Fate? It's like you need a link to to a servant in order to summon them into the world.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't remember myself either. Actually, it's kind of what led into me trying out Fate Samurai Remnant last couple days. Because I actually have not been in Fate for a fucking while.
I mean, that's not a thing in Grand Order, obviously, but
No, yeah.
in Stay Night, because
And
or in Zero specifically, like Shiro had Avalon embedded inside him, but other ones like
Everyone else needed something, yeah.
how Kenneth had a strip of leather from Iskandar's cape.
Yeah. That was then sold on my waiver, which is very funny.
Yeah, and I don't know what the relic. I think it might have actually just been called.
That could have been it.
What the relic for Dawn would have been.
No kidding, yeah. You know what I wonder is, what the fuck did Rin have as a relic that summoned Shiro / Emi of all people?
Her locket.
Oh, right. Funny stuff. All right, how does he put in control again? Let me check.
Because somehow your locket transcends time.
Yeah, actually, that kind of tracks. The
The funnier one was how Ryunosuke summoned Jidarai. Bluebeard.
Yeah, I know. How did I do it again?
He found in a library a book of spells / rituals for mass murder.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's why he was already off to the races with the mass killing.
Yeah. It's
Also
like,
voiced by Johnny. I keep forgetting that.
yes, I know, right? And Jidarai being voiced by Byakuya.
Yep.
That still kills me.
That's still fucking funny.
That he has that kind of range. And especially when they let him run loose comedically in Fate Grand Carnival, where you have Saber Jidarai openly asking, what's her, Alter? Oh my god, Jean Alter.
Yep.
If calling her a whore for wearing a dress, for not being pure and proper, but also asking, hey, have you seen any little boys lately? But you're being improper. But have you seen any little boys lately? Literally swapping between the two modes in the span of 5 seconds.
I haven't done much of a story yet in Grand Order itself, but yeah, they do constantly allude to the crazy shit with Jirai as Saber.
I need to show you the dub of Grand Carnival. It's fucking hysterical.
I do need to watch that.
It makes it better.
I do know Erica comes back as Gilder. Got her name.
Mash.
Mash, yeah.
Hey, the fugitive.
All right, what does this do? It does something.
I think it puts everyone in a stun state.
It gave me like poison, I think.
Yes, gives you a poison effect to your attack, so enemies will take residual damage.
The only thing that sucks though is that there's not a lot of forward advancement to his moves when he's.
Oh no, he's incredibly slow. He's not a very good combat character overall. He's very
his attacks
slow.
are huge from what it seems like. That's probably good for something, but yeah, I'm trying to identify what I can actually use him for.
He has a wide range of melee attacks, but he doesn't have much in the way of forward advancement. Keep mashing square while you're using this.
Oh yeah, I can see. Now I'm just normal speed.
This is.
I think I could just run to the end of the stage, huh?
You could do that, yeah. There's only one guard at the very end. That attack is how the one guy that I know is doing it is maintaining his speed run. Doing a speed run of every stage by just running directly through it as Kenshin.
Yep. It's valid.
You can jump while doing this, I think.
I think
no,
you lose your
it.
speed though.
When the bomb people are here, just guard, and they will explode in front of you, but their bombs can't break your guard.
It's gonna give a lot of bonus. I still wish you could disengage it in order to save it.
But hey, you can see this stage in light. Doesn't it feel weird?
It really does. Also, I know I'm not gonna see Shaft afterward. Yep, there it goes.
Can you even? Yep, that's Capcom lighting for you.
Yeah.
I played Devil May Cry on the PS2. I know that it's impossible.
Oh, trust me, it was hard enough trying to make the game visible when fucking doing a let's play of it. I'm just like, I don't know how much of this is just the Elgato versus the game just being naturally fucking dark as hell.
Oh, there are those dots again.
Yep. Again, I don't see them immediately on the capture, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not visible on the capture.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sure, fine, whatever. Makes you check.
No, we would see if it was down to 720p.
Yeah. Never be too careful.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say hi, Laura Bailey. Yeah, it doesn't feel right without her.
No,
Like,
not really.
Again, I've played 4, so I know what she sounds like in Japanese, but it just doesn't feel right without Laura.
Nope. Who was it in Funimation?
Laura.
Oh, really?
Laura was still doing Funimation work regularly until 2014.
That is true.
So that means also she reprised her role in 2000. Oh, right.
As Kid Trunks.
Yes, but Sengoku Basara was represented in America in the Capcom mobile card game.
Yeah.
The two characters they chose were, for some reason, Oichi and Ieyasu. And that game must have been Union, because Capcom doesn't do Union for anything else. Because they got Laura Bailey in that game, and they got Ieyasu in that game as Liam O'Brien. And they don't anymore do non-union work. The only exception to that is Laura Bailey returning as Toru for the Funimation's dub of the new Fruits Basket series, and that's because that's like her most important role that she's ever done.
Yep, that literally what gave her pretty much her start, yeah.
Yeah. And when cases where they have an actor that would normally be Union or would in most cases be a Union dub, they don't do Union, but they do jack up everyone's pay for it. Like the scenario for Mob Psycho Season 3 with Kyle McCarley was he'd been playing the character for 2 seasons already. They weren't going to do, they weren't obviously going to do Union benefits, but they were going to immediately offer him Union pay.
Nice.
Because you've been playing this character already for like 5 or 6 years at this point.
Ooh, you got the beams in the air too.
Yes.
Which you do by holding down the square buttons. That's really cool. That's
Yes.
I like having more. I was gonna mention that earlier. Completely slipped my mind. Sorry, slight tangent. One of the beautiful things about Basara, I do really, I don't feel like people really appreciate is the fact that it actually is like a sort of meld of Devil May Cry plus Dynasty Warriors as a whole.
Yes.
Considering the fact that it's got more depth than Dynasty Warriors for most characters sometimes, and it's got more enemies spawning at any point in time than Devil May Cry. It's a really decent middle ground because characters have a lot of complexity to them that I can't even fucking figure out sometimes.
Is this stage gonna just end? Because this stage, when you play it as anyone else, you fight Oichi and then he shows up afterwards.
I feel like it does. No, that does sound familiar to the original recording we did.
Well, we also saw that stage in the Samurai Heroes recording too.
Oh yeah, right.
So, okay, so they just cut that stage off early.
Huh. Suppose so.
I was gonna say, when you activate Kenshin in the next stage, hit forward triangle and then keep mashing forward triangle, or hit forward triangle and then mash square. A lot of characters from this game onwards have extensions to existing attacks by mashing either square or triangle out of them.
Cool. I've
So
been noticing that.
So that really expands a lot of characters' kit.
Yeah. Doing a pretty good job with the lighting. Holy fuck. This is a pre-render. I think this might actually be slightly in-engine. Or at least what the model is.
Yeah, this is his in-game model. I was gonna say, this sort of feels like putting a CG model over like a live-action soundstage or something.
Yeah. So I do have to say though that I'm not too much of a fan of this default outfit for him.
Oh no, I think it sucks.
Yeah, it feels like what happens to be mix and match armor pieces in like Elder Scrolls Morrowind or Oblivion. Like particularly the gauntlets, it looked very goofy.
This character debuted in 2005, and this very much feels like the extreme of 2005 GAW.
Yeah. Do you know in Utage that Oichi level ends after you beat her and Tenkai doesn't show up?
Okay.
Huh.
I was gonna say I sort of figured as much because it'd be weird for you to be playing this stage and fight yourself.
Yeah. Of course we're raiding on the parade again. Why wouldn't we?
There a reason for this?
Probably wait, this kind of gives me vibes of like Judge End movie though. Kinda.
Keep Kenshin as your partner, since there aren't too many others.
Yeah.
And there's still a bit more to discover about his moveset.
True. Next R2. I didn't really get a good chance to use it though, but it feels like it takes forever to start up also. So I think I'm gonna go this one.
All right. Work backwards the list.
Basically.
What's the deal with... I never quite figured out the deal with this stage. It's them fighting at night on top of a river.
That is definitely a change of pace.
But I don't know what they would be doing here that they wouldn't be doing in either their first encounter or their final battle. I mean, I like the stage, though. I like the idea of running up a flowing river.
Oh, that's why he told me to hang on to Kenshin. Got it.
Not quite, but do the thing I said with the forward triangle and then keep mashing forward triangle.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, you can extend that multiple times.
Yo, but it's fucking music, though. I'm hearing some decent guitars going on right now.
Are we...
Huh.
We can never escape it.
We really
that
can't.
That has more armor than it did before.
Yeah.
And it came out of a box. We're racing
it.
This we will not be able to outrun, I can tell you for a fact, but it's still a funny thought.
Yeah.
Oh, there are multiple.
Oh.
Okay, whatever, I guess.
That way.
Just run through the length of the stage, I guess.
May as well.
Be wary of that enemy. Their pike explodes and explodes on you.
I see. Errors have been made.
You only run into that sort of enemy in one other stage, and funny enough, that is also a Mitsunari stage.
Fuck off, Garyon. God damn it.
You're gonna have to show me this boss at some point.
I really do have to. I also just really want to show you the length of DMC3 in general.
Yeah, it's a DMC game. I can't imagine once you know what you're doing, it's more than 5 hours long.
Nah, it still got some length to it with unlocks and some long-ish stages. Let's see.
You are actually in a base now, so you
I see it.
Fight a commander.
Come on, jump. Anyway, it's actually diversified a little bit, I guess. Is that counter or something?
Try it on a regular enemy.
It's like a quick shockwave move?
Because you can't do anything to alter the state of commanders.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just an explosion?
Oh, it's telling me I got skeleton heads.
Where?
See?
Oh. Huh.
But what spawns them? Okay, they blow up. That's cool.
Okay. Neat?
I suppose so.
It's like having... Huh.
I appreciate the concept, but I would like better control over them, personally speaking.
Back to Kenshin.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it seems really fun, but I'm not sure how adequately to use that.
I'm sure there are some depths to this character, but if there are, I haven't found them.
He definitely feels like a character that's better suited for less speed demanding stages. Got a hunch I'm guessing this level was set during a time when Hideyoshi was still alive, likely before Ieyasu rebels against Hideyoshi.
No, because I want to say when you get to the final cutscene of this stage, it's you invading them in the middle of fighting each other, and I can't imagine it's sparring because they don't seem like the type to do that.
Fuck me, I really gotta play him in older boss raid games to see how he plays.
Okay. For Ken.
Kenshin.
Oh.
Because I just randomly engaged fucking witch time or something? Yeah, what?
He has an attack. Do L1 triangle. That's a counter. So try and get someone to hit you.
Who's feeling brave enough? There's depths to this character. Oh my god, we never... It's a fucking crime we didn't get him overseas. Jesus Christ.
Do R1.
Yeah, it's this deployment move kind.
It's a launcher.
Oh my god, it is.
And hit neutral triangle. And then mash
Okay.
square.
Oh.
And then keep mashing square.
Doesn't hold for long.
It should.
Maybe he's got to actually be. You know what? I wonder if it's.
Let me see it actually for a second.
Yeah, sure. So there's this mechanics exclusive to Devil May Cry 3 that's not in any other games. It's called like it's some kind of like cancel.
Just,
oh,
hold
okay.
triangle and just hold neutral triangle and then just mash square.
All right. So there's this mechanic specifically to Devil May Cry 3 that's like some sort of like cancel system where if you do certain moves and then mash the fuck out of another move, you can like cancel into like another specific move. I forget exactly what it's called. Zero, you might know what I'm talking about offhand. Maybe there's a chance of that. But it's exclusive to that game because like it's like it's not very, very fluid, but it still gets you some neat shit. This kind of reminds me of that almost.
When we're done, I need to pull up Sumeragi
Like this.
and show. Yeah. When we're done, I need to pull up Sumeragi and show you them there.
Wait a
I
minute.
think for the like 2 people on Earth that are trying to tier Basara characters, I think Kenshin is universally pretty much always top 2 or 3.
I can kind of see the merits of that, yeah. That'll also be very difficult to do because each character does like something uniquely well.
In as much as you can do that for a unique cast of characters.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of them are trying to do distinctly different things. Oh, they are? Never mind. This is a stage before Rebellion then, because they are actually fighting it together.
That or maybe we're causing such a shitstorm that they decided to team up against us.
See, I'd be inclined to agree, but we already have a stage where you interrupt the 2 of them fighting each other, and they still don't even take notice of you.
That's true.
That's a cute attention to detail. He's immediately in front of you when the cutscene ends.
Did you just teleport in front of me, or I missed that?
Teleport.
What, was it reversal? Oh. So that literally just Judgment Cut End, or at least the newer versions of it.
Yes. No, literally. I love that.
That was kind of timed, but I was also trying to mash that. Get wrecked, nerd. You know, in truth, if we actually do stick to Kenshin, we could probably play this on the highest difficulty like throughout, but
Yeah.
the defense would be rough to deal with, though.
That would feel a little bit like cheating, but yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, the upscaler is doing wonders for Mitsunari's hair. Normally, it looks really bad in-game.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's up front, not when he's in the back and aliasing real hard.
Oh, the move I just did there. All right.
I think...
I wasn't sure what that was for a second. That caught me completely off guard.
I know we did set it, but part of me hoped this is a case of it just being, no, the color range is just fucked. It's not the thing that you spend $100 on that's fucked.
Doesn't matter which one you kill first. Probably not.
No, I would imagine not. Ieyasu waits until he's half dead to come out, so
Yeah.
probably expected to kill him first.
Tenkai's probably better deal with Ieyasu, honestly. Oh, wait. Oh, he's also got a hold square move.
Everyone does. That was a new addition for Utage specifically, with everyone having a move where they hold square.
I wish I actually knew that sooner, though. Damn. Also, does everyone have moves out of L1 triangle?
Yes, that's always been a thing.
Fuck, I didn't know that. I should have shown
L1
up.
triangle is a button for is a combination for every character from Vanilla 3 on.
I wish I knew that sooner. I wish there's just probably. I wish I fucked with that with Koji a little bit.
It's okay.
Don't taunt on me, you son of a bitch.
It's okay. Your taunt is select if you would like to. It's okay. They're literally adding new moves every other game. Sumeragi added the mechanic of L1 square to every single character.
That is true. I remember that actually. I'm just pushing him really fucking far right now. My man does not drop the guard.
We will take you back to the river basin. Just you wait.
Don't say that. I just might at this rate. Anyway, fucking landed that one. Okay, that is not Mitsuhide's hit grab. I just had to be sure about that.
No, no, that one's the counterattack. His attacks are slow enough that it might actually work if you try it. His attacks have some wind up.
Yep,
Yes,
there
they
we
do.
go. Well, that one specifically, that was a good counter. Was that the second or third stage?
Third. Second.
The second, yeah.
Bro, what did you think you were going to accomplish here?
Also, yeah, not gonna lie, he has no shot at this stage. Or against these two.
Oh, this is the beginning of their clash of ideals,
Ah, I see.
where Ieyasu would have said, even if he's our enemy, you don't need to kill him.
Yeah, that would do it. Nobunaga. I don't know what he was saying there.
Lord or something. I
Maybe.
don't know. It's some sort of a title or an honorific.
Yeah. Despite my limited time of trying to use the bird app, I did not get to that part.
App.
Duolingo,
Oh.
not that bird app. No longer bird anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's okay. Now they're a porn site. Now they're X.
Yeah.
There was a bit for like a day.
Lord Nobunaga. Oh, was he? I did
yeah.
not hear. Thought I heard Nobunaga, but I wasn't sure.
Nobunaga Ko.
Oh,
Ko being a
maybe that's what he
suffix.
was. Maybe that's what he was saying. Okay.